number is divided by another natural number in a fraction numerator divided by denominator. What is left over? All the problems will be of this model. A numerator is divided by denominator. What will be the remainder? What is remaining? What is remaining? Suppose when I say for example 13 by 5, remainder 13 by 5. The meaning of this line is 13 is the dividend, the number which is getting divided. Whatever that is there in the denominator, that is the divisor. 13 is getting divided by 5. 5 2s are 10. How many times a divisor will divide the dividend? This is quotient. What is left over? That is the remainder. This is called the remainder. Whatever that is left over, that is called the remainder. Whatever that is there in the numerator, that is called the dividend. That is called the dividend. That is called the dividend. Which number is dividing the dividend? That is called the divisor. Which number is dividing the dividend? That is called the divisor. How many times a divisor is dividing the dividend? That is called quotient. That is called quotient. That is called quotient. All the problems will be of this format only. What is the format? Dividend will be there in the numerator. Divisor will be there in the denominator. We will not write quotient is hidden in all the questions. How many times 5 is dividing 13? 5 2s are 10. Right? That 2 is something which we will hide it. What is left over is called remainder. What is left over is called remainder. So 13 is divided by 5. 5 2s are 10. Remainder it is 3. 13 is dividend. 13 is dividend. 5 is divisor. 5 is divisor. 2 is quotient. 3 is remainder. First point write down. Dividend is equivalent to divisor into quotient plus remainder. If you want dividend and divisor, quotient and remainder are given, dividend is given by divisor into quotient plus remainder. Dividend is given by divisor into quotient plus remainder, which we will call it as the division theorem. The most important theorem, while doing remainder problems. Dividend is divisor into quotient plus remainder. Divisor into quotient plus remainder. This table you should know, sir. This table, whenever you are solving remainder related problems, there are two cases that are possible. There are two cases that are possible. Denominator, it can be a prime number. Denominator can be a prime number, or denominator can be a composite number. Denominator can be a prime number, or denominator can be a composite number. Denominator, it is a natural number. So natural number is of two types. Denominator can be a prime number, or denominator can be a composite number. Denominator, if it is a prime number, the basic method to solve remainder problems is by using negative remainder. By using negative remainder. Any problem happens in negative remainder, then I will use Fermat's theorem. Then I will use Fermat's theorem. Fermat's theorem is a better way to solve remainder problems if a negative remainder is taking little more time. This table you should know. If the denominator is a prime number, we can also use Wilson's theorem. We can also use Wilson's theorem. In remainder related problems, denominator can be a prime number or it can be a composite number. If the denominator it is a prime number, first I will try to solve the question using negative remainder. If I am unable to solve the question in less time, then I will use the concept of Fermat's theorem. If the numerator is in factorial format, Wilson's theorem is used. if the numerator is in factorial format, if the numerator is in factorial format, whatever the way I am telling you, in the same way, just listen to the class, 1.5 hours, any question related to reminders, you should be able to solve it very quickly. In between, I will also create a lot of questions. Denominator, if it is a composite number, there are 3 ways to solve. One is negative remainder. Another is Euler's theorem. Other is Euler's theorem. If you want to eliminate answer options, we will use Chinese remainder theorem. We will use Chinese remainder theorem. This Chinese remainder theorem will help us in eliminating wrong answers. It will be used in eliminating incorrect answers. In eliminating incorrect answers. In eliminating incorrect answers. All the problems related to reminders can be solved using these table. Using these table. We will see when this method is effective, when this method is used, when should we look an eye, when should we use a Chinese remainder theorem. Please make a note of that table, and in case if you want to take a screenshot also, you can take it. Extremely important table for a topic to understand in a very scientific way. You should learn it in a structured way. Just randomly solving 20-30 problems, you will be struck, right? Remainder format will be like this. A number will be divided by another number. You are dividing a number by another number. Number which is dividing a number is the divisor. Number which is getting divided is the dividend. How many times a divisor is dividing the dividend? That is quotient. What is left over? That is the remainder. What is left over? That is the remainder. Denominator can be a prime number. Denominator can be a composite number. Only 2 cases are there. Denominator, it is a natural number. Natural number will be either a prime number or a composite number. If the denominator, it is a prime number, first method one is negative remainder. If it is taking little more time, I will get into Fermat's theorem. If the numerator is in factorial format, I will use Wilson's theorem. Similarly, if it is a composite number, I will use a negative remainder. If it is taking more time, I will get into Euler's theorem. If I want to eliminate answer options, it will take Chinese remainder theorem. It will take Chinese remainder theorem. This is the way to solve any problem